Hello all, welcome to JobWorm channel. Here we have come up with a video on interview tips and tricks. The very first question that you ever face in all the interview round is, tell me about yourself. This is the very first question which you will come across all the interviews, right? So don't take it so easily that this is the most simplest questions of all. But to be very frank, this is the most challenging question and the only question which you can prepare all by yourself before taking up your interview, while letting the panel know your profile. Tell them what is the uniqueness that you carry in your profile. Apart from letting them know on your educational qualification, your schooling, the degree you pursued, etc., you can talk about your achievements, you can showcase them your talents, and you can let them know in what sense you can be beneficial to their organization. In simple words, you have to confidently tell them that your particular skill set will help their organization in lot more ways. Wait, let me give you an example. During your interview for a content writer position, when you talk about your achievements, while introducing yourself, you can say them that, "Sir, I have won lot of prizes in essay competitions in state level," which typically denotes that you have a very good written skills. Correct? So, match up your skills according to the position that you gonna apply for. But remember, that you have to stay true to these skill set, as the hiring manager will definitely post lot of questions when it comes to your achievement part, just to check whether the information that you are providing is true and accurate. Please do remember that there is no format or sequence that every interview will follow. There are some questions that you can almost guarantee will definitely be asked. Few among them will arise as follow. So, one such question is, what is your strength and weakness? So, when they ask on your strength, tell them the strength that could be beneficial to their organization. For example, you can go ahead with the following reasons. I'm enthusiastic, a good team leader, a creative thinker, trustworthy person, possess good communication, confident person, etc. But the major checkpoint will be on the weakness area. So, don't project your weakness in such a way that will bring your profile down. For example, if you go for an interview which requires good communication skills, and when the hiring manager asks on your weakness, don't say that you don't have good communication skills as your major weakness. This is one single statement which I have personally come across in interviews from most of the candidates. See, this will definitely bring out a bad impression in the mindset of the panel. Because their only question now will be, when you don't have a good communication, then why did you come here for an interview, which requires good communication skills? So, the most common reasons, what the candidates tell on their weakness area, which is completely unacceptable during the interview process, as lack of communication skills and fear of talking to large audience. So the trick here is, your weakness points should contain the points that does not affect your candidature. Focus on steps you are taking to improve on your weaknesses, and avoid mentioning weaknesses in skills that are important for the job. For example, you can go ahead with the reasons like, being detail-oriented, being too helpful to others, being too honest. So these reasons will not pull your profile down both personally and professionally. The third important point that you have to take before stepping in for the interview process is, research about the company before the interview. Spend some time researching on the company for which you're gonna take your interview. Hiring managers always wants a candidate who is very serious about the position and wants to know whether the candidate has really taken some time to learn about the company. So here are some things which you have to learn about the company before taking up your interview, that is, the year of establishment, latest launches from that company. Also take a look at the latest developments in the industry so you can converse with confidence. The next important thing is that, always display confidence during the interview. Always make sure that you seem to be very confident while taking up your interview. Always have it in mind that you will definitely have lot more interviews in the future and that this is not just one interview which gonna decide your career. So stay positive and be confident throughout the interview process. Now it's time to plan your attire. Appearances shouldn't matter, but the true fact is that you are often judged before you've even uttered a word. So just to accomplish this, make sure that your shoes are polished, you are well groomed, your clothes fit perfectly, and that your accessories are fine. If you have your interview tomorrow, have a couple of interview outfits ready the day in advance. This will definitely help in avoiding the stress on what you're going to wear for the interview at the last minute. Please, always make sure to stay calm, whatever the situation brings for you. Preparing yourself for the interview 100% is the key to stay calm and confident. So, while going for an interview, please plan your route in prior, taking extra hours, for any unexpected delays, and get everything you need to take with you ready, the day before the interview process. Remember to speak clearly, smile throughout the conversation, and remember that your interviewers are with just the normal people who are just the way you are. Please have it in mind that your presentation and the behavioral skills really matters. Next important question is, why should we hire you? This is the most expected question. When you are an experienced candidate, you can go ahead with the reason summarizing your experiences. That is, with 3 years experience working in the so-and-so company, I have proved myself in so-and-so areas, and that I could make a big difference in your company as well, and I'm confident that I would definitely be a great addition to your team. Being freshers, explain your strength and the achievements you have taken, and in what way you can be beneficial to the organization. Next question is, what are your goals? It's better to talk about short-term goals rather than locking yourself with your future goals. Don't talk about your future goals until or otherwise the hiring manager asks you. For example, my immediate goal is to get a job in a growth-oriented company or to get a job in a company which recognize my talents and skill set. When they ask about my long-term goal, you can say that my long-term goal will depend on where the company takes me. Next important question is, what is the reason for you to quit your previous organization? This is the most trickiest question. So, I have come across a lot of candidates who talk bad about their previous employer. For example, they used to say that their manager did not provide them with any salary hike or they did not provide with leaves. So, no, don't knock down your former employer. So if an interviewer asks, why did you leave your job? State proper reason for leaving your previous organization in a positive context. Next question probably would be, why do you want to work in this company? The hiring manager wants to know why you want to work in their company. To answer this question, you can go with one such reasons as follows. The job description provided for this particular role are in line with my objective and my skill set, where I know I could be a better fit with what the company does. So I would be really glad to work in this organization. Yet another important question is, so, in what way, you are different from the other candidates? So to this question, answer intelligently that, Sir, I have a unique combination of strong technical skills and reasoning ability, so you can go through the job description of the position which you are applying and you can mention those skill set here as well while answering to this specific question. Here comes the final question, so what is your salary expectation? This is the most important question among all. Don't simply answer them that, so and so lakhs per annum is what I expect. Instead, one possible answer could be, I would like to understand this job position and the expected responsibilities better. Later, I would also like to know what is expected from me while I work here from the company's end. So once I am clear with all these, I can let you know my expectation. So, finally we have come to an end. Every great dream begins with a dreamer. So dream high and reach great heights. All the very best for your upcoming job interview. Hope this video has helped in lot more ways. Please do like and subscribe to our channel as we will come up with lot more job openings and other important informations. Catch you up soon in another video. Until then, stay tuned.